Alright, this is a video tour of my workshop for Garage Journal, November 25th, 2001. We're walking down the steps into my basement right now. I've had this shop down here. We've lived here since 1994, and now it's 2011, so since I was 7 years old. Right here, screwdrivers, all different kinds. My red bat phone. You'll notice I have stickers everywhere. I like to collect that kind of stuff. This is all inventory for my computer business, voice and data cabling. Got these bins from a couple hardware stores. This set of drawers came from my buddy's basement. Got all my Cat 5 jacks and stuff in here. This is all audio connectors. Just easier way to store everything. A bunch of these Plano boxes here for parts. More, got some larger boxes here. This is all electrical fitting, and I've got another one for cable TV. Lots of Cat 5 and phone cable in here, phone blocks, stuff like that. This is all bulk wire, phone, coax, stuff like that, spools of wire. Here's my one of the walls. I got all my audio cables here. You'll notice the fire alarm stuff. It's not a real fire alarm. It's rigged up. I'll explain that in a minute here. This is my one of my two workbenches. I've got my bench grinder on the left and my key machine on the right, and this is my bench that desperately needs replacing. As you see there, it's in pretty bad shape. My soldering iron, don't use it too much anymore with the DeWalt drill. This is my main tool bag. I use this for all my computer data work. This has got really like my best tools, mostly Klein in here. Electrical and datacom stuff. This is file cabinet with just catalogs and that sort of stuff. Got this 5-drawer cabinet from the hardware store too, with all the trays. They got the trays at a different time, but I keep my key blanks in here, so you can see it's a real nice way to keep everything organized. Just lots of different stuff. That way it's not all over. I'm not going to bother opening that. Toolbox is just miscellaneous stuff. All my random screwdrivers, pens, markers. This is a little nifty little soldering holder. And this is one of my favorites. This is a miniature cast iron skillet. Got it at one of the hardware trade shows. It's pretty cool. Drill bit holder, telephones. If you've seen all my stuff, I'm really into phones. I got a lot of telephone equipment here. This is back of my computer rack. I'll show that in a minute. Here's my this is my Craftsman tool chest. I've had this for quite a while now. I've got all my tools in here, pretty well full. These bottom two drawers have parts in them because I don't have any tools to go in there. Electrical boxes, plates, stuff like that. More plastic boxes full of wire clamps and things like that. Hammers, heat guns, that sort of stuff, bigger things. Saws, pipe wrenches, crowbars, squares. Famous plier drawer, plier rack. It's the greatest thing I've ever bought. And I got the smaller one, cut it off, and drilled a couple holes, mounted it on this side. Got to have the big channel locks. Knives, awls, punches, nut drivers. These are all stubby. Snap-on. Just needed a place to put them. Miscellaneous stuff here that really doesn't go anywhere else. Screwdrivers, as you see, my Snap-on collection is growing. Wrenches, tape measures, ratchets, combination wrenches, Allen wrenches, crescent wrenches. This one I was 4 years old from my dad's mechanic. I've had it for that time and plan to have it forever. Files, chisels, taps. I actually put these handles on. I had a couple extra snap-on handles, put them on these files. And this is all drill bits. Another one of the boxes from the hardware store, so I can keep more stuff separate. And then these microphone bags are great to keep all the bits in. Say I'm going out to run a bunch of wire, I just take the whole bag with me with all the different sizes. Here I've got all my pieces of conduit and extra wire. This is all computer parts, a few extra computers, just all kinds of hard drives, memory, a little bit of everything. Got another box here with different cables. More Plano boxes with computer parts. Set of drawers. This has all my heat shrink, electronic switches, stuff like that. This thing I got out of somebody's garage. This set of 2 drawers. This is one of the greatest things because these are really expensive, as you guys know. And this has all my solderless terminals. And this one's got screws and nuts and bolts. It actually had screws in it, so I just sort of filled in what was missing. Cable TV tools, some drywall and plywood, extras, sound wiring box. Box is full of phones. I'm not going to open those up. A couple more organizer boxes filled with phone cords, electrical outlets. This is all different telephone handset cords. These boxes all have telephones in them. These are tote boxes full of telephones, wire, just more miscellaneous stuff over here. It doesn't really have a home. A couple extra toolboxes here in my briefcase. Telephones and extension cords. This toolbox just has all my audio wires. I did a lot of sound at school, so never know what I might need to have with me at any time. Made most of these cords myself. More storage here. This has got all my lock and key information, all my catalogs from different suppliers, so it really comes in handy. More catalogs here, voice and data cabling. It's my orange phone that I spray painted myself. It was ivory like a standard one, and I cleaned it up, painted it. My police patch collection. I've been collecting these for a few years now. I've got pretty much the majority of the cities in the Cleveland area. Some license plates, the rigid calendar. No explanation needed there. This is a mock fire alarm. It's just tied in with a power supply and horn strobes and a couple pull stations that just switch it. It's pretty cool. Got the fire alarm panel and gutted it, and then I've got a power supply down there, so if I ever need 12-volt power, I've got that converted. Old telephone on the wall, got that out of a garage sale, cleaned it up, works perfectly, hardwired and everything. This is my wall of phone systems, all my phone wiring for the shop. Like I said, that's been a hobby of mine for a long time, and all the phones, everything you see here does work. Back on my bench here with a speaker in it. This is where I sit and do all my stuff. I've got my lock picking stuff, pinning kit for my locks. This is a really nice mat for pinning locks. It's got all the places for the pins to go. They still end up on the floor. Don't let it fool you. Laptop, the monitors for when I'm working on computers for people, just so I can hook the tower up and have somewhere to work on it. Got my network rack here, cables around the shop, couple switches, got a paging amplifier, 2 servers down there. The one on the right is just a file server for the house, just for all my stuff. And then another set of drawers here. This is my collection of old locks, all different stuff here. Padlocks, different kinds of cylinders. Like I said, that's been a hobby of mine for a little while. Not really garage related, but then I've got a whole bunch of padlocks in here. More wire here. I can't get rid of anything, as you can tell. All kinds of stickers, magnets. The Klein Tools banner is one of my favorites. It took a while to get that one. So this is pretty much just a basic view of the shop. Always liked Chevy trucks since I was a real little kid, so I got a couple of those signs. Everything you see down here, I've done myself over the years. Punched a lot of holes, as you can tell, and I regret that now because it makes it look kind of crappy. But when I was 11, 12 years old, I didn't know how to run wire any better, so I just sort of did what I wanted. This is my parents' stuff on this side. Got the last important thing. I won this refrigerator in a contest from Greenlee, and I didn't have a use for it. It was sitting around for a long time. Cleaning up the basement yesterday, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to put my Yingling in here. So this is my reserve stock of beer for me in the Greenlee fridge. That's it. This is my basement. Like I said, this has been where I've hung out for a long time. Got all my stuff here. And, one day I'm sure I'll have my own shop, and it'll be even better once I get my own house. Thanks, guys.